Hey guys, it's Fern once again. As you can see, this is just kind of a quick and dirty video. I didn't take time to set up anything properly. Just put up the camera, opened up the DAW, and I want to talk about something really quickly that's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. If I can educate somebody out there and, teach you something new, awesome. If I can start a new trend into calling things correctly, then awesome also. If I can change some of you guys, if I can change some of your minds about this whole thing, even better. But more than anything, I just want to rant, right? So again, it's going to be just a really quick and dirty video and talking about what this is about. So I've got a guitar here and wanted to show you guys something on here. A lot of you guys have a guitar that has this little deal on it, right? What do you guys call it? Right? I'm hearing a lot of tremolo bar, tremolo bridge, tremolo system. It's a trem arm. It's a trem bridge, trem system. Whammy bar. That one's okay. I'll give you that one. They're all wrong, guys. So where did that term come from? That was something that was coined by Leo Fender when he invented his synchronized tremolo for the Fender Stratocaster back in the 50s. He called it that because he was not musically literate. He really wasn't a musician. He didn't know any formal music terms, and so he called it the closest thing that he could call it, which was tremolo. Let's take a look at something really quick, though, as far as some definitions, all right? So this is from Merriam-Webster Online. I'm going to put these definitions up here on the screen so you guys can see them. The definition of tremolo is the rapid reiteration of a musical tone or of alternating tones to produce a tremulous effect. Can also mean a vocal vibrato, especially when prominent or excessive. Now, here's one area where Leo Fender possibly could have gotten it right. He was kind of on the right path, and then he went off the deep end. But a tremolo can also be a mechanical device in an organ that causes that tremulous effect. So, when he invented the synchronized tremolo back in the 50s, he wanted to name it after the effect that it produced, except that he got the effect wrong. It wasn't tremolo that he was producing, like we see here in the definition. Right? Tremolo is this, the rapid reiteration of a note. And see if you can hear this. That's tremolo. Just like you would hear in a lot of the surf bands. It's just a rapid repetition of the same note. That is the definition of a tremolo. Vibrato, on the other hand, let's look at the definition for vibrato here. I'm going to put it up here on the screen. Slightly tremulous effect imparted to vocal or instrumental tone for added warmth and expressiveness by slight and rapid variations in pitch. That's the key word right there. Pitch. So vibrato is a variation in the pitch of a note, not the number of repetition or the number of hits, so to speak, as you would have in tremolo. Vibrato is literally what you do with your finger when you're playing. That's vibrato. This system was designed to produce a vibrato effect, albeit across all 6 strings instead of just one. So instead of doing, and just doing a vibrato on one note, now you can do, right? So that's the vibrato effect. There's 2 completely different effects at play here. These are actually a vibrato bridge. It doesn't matter if it's an old vintage tremolo, aka what Leo Fender called it. If it's a vintage design bridge like this, or if it's something a lot more modern, like the Floyd Rose, in any case, it's still going to be just a vibrato bridge. Both of these are designed to produce a change in pitch, not a repetition of the same note. I know I'm probably committing sacrilege when I say this, but Leo Fender got it wrong. Sorry. Not sorry. Now, just to prove my point a little further, I'm going to load up some effects here on... I'm going to load them up through HX Edit onto my HX Stomp XL here, which I've got on the floor in front of me. two different pedal models that you can hear the actual difference between the two effects. All right, so if we go over here to HX Edit, the first effect that I have going is an optical trem, an optical tremolo. If I play a note here with the optical tremolo, what do you hear? You're actually hearing a change in the volume, right? So that's like the original definition said. It's a modulation or a variation in the volume of a note. Right? In classical music technique, tremolo can also mean rapid bowing, rapid picking, or even rapid articulation if you're playing a wind instrument like a rapid tonguing or double tonguing. But it's a repetition of the same note. Or it can also be a volume modulation. Right? That's tremolo. Now let's look at what's a vibrato effect here. This is the bubble vibrato effect on the HX Stomp, and this is the effect. Right? It's a variation in pitch. So I don't know how well you could hear that right now. Like I said, I didn't take a whole lot of time to, sync audio and all that stuff, but you should hear the difference between the two. One of them is going to give you a modulation in pitch, which is vibrato. The other one is going to give you a modulation in volume, or repetitions of that same note. That's tremolo. So now you hopefully understand why, for a lot of us classically trained musicians, calling it a tremolo bridge or a tremolo bar is grating. It's cringy. It's incorrect. How much of a difference is this going to make on the overall music world? Probably none. But I figured it'd be fun to talk about and hear your comments down below about your experiences with this or your thoughts on this. But by the strictest musical definitions, this right here is a vibrato bar. It's a vibrato bridge because what it does is produce a vibrato effect. And so those are my thoughts for today. So like I said, that's just my thought for today. It's one of my pet peeves. I just kind of wanted to rant about it and kind of see what you guys think about all that and what your thoughts are. So go ahead and leave your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know if I'm right. Let me know how full of it I am, if that's what you think. Let me know what your experiences with all of this is. And as always, keep it friendly, keep it civil. But I do want to hear your thoughts, so let me know. All right. Until next time, this is Fern, and this is Guitar Geekery. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.